Testing, testing. Mall video. Take uno, papi. You know what? I need my sunglasses. I always try to film without them. But today, that big star up there is doing too much. She said, I'm the greatest star, not Fanny Bryce. So today I am staying at a hotel within a mall. I have never stayed at a mall hotel. I did not know they existed until now. It is called the Florida Hotel within the Florida Mall. That's the name. And it's in Idaho. I'm just kidding. This is not a potato farm. It's a mall. Do you see it? Barely. I should have parked somewhere with a better view of it. And no, this is not a hotel next to a mall. It is actually in the mall itself, next to Sears and JCPenney's, and also TJ Quarters. I think that's such a genius idea. Like, you don't have to shop till you drop. You can shop and then go take a nap, and then shop some more, and then spend all your savings, and then take another nap. I'm gonna be staying here for 2 nights. I'm gonna review the room, explore the amenities, and of course, as you guys know, this is a food channel. Mama likes to eat. So I'm gonna be reviewing the hotel restaurant. I'm gonna eat there multiple times. And of course, we're gonna eat some food court food. That's just a rule. When you go to a mall, you have to eat at the food court. I don't make the rules. Take it up with the big man upstairs if you have an issue with it. When he made the first mall, he said, you shall eat. A free sample, at least one. And of course, we are gonna do a full mall tour, look at all the different stores, and they have some really cool ones, guys. I heard there's an American Girl doll store here. So I definitely wanna go there and visit the dolls and hopefully cheer them up. We all know they have been through it. Those girls, they've had some real struggles. So I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna say, hey, you, Annabelle, yeah, I heard your papa got the plague. I'm very sorry about that. But have you checked out my YouTube channel? It might bring up your spirits. Oh, you don't have Wi-Fi in 1802. Okay, well, maybe time travel so you can watch me. Figure it out, Annabelle. Only you can make your life better. Papa's gone, he's not gonna fix it. Anyways, I know you're all probably thinking, Timmy, did you spend a fortune on this video? Actually, I did not. It turns out this mall is pretty decently priced. I paid about $150 per night, which is not too bad. So period. Anyways, it's time to check in. I'm a little nervous for some reason. I just don't know what to expect. Is the room gonna smell like Auntie Anne's pretzels? Is there gonna be a full Spencer's in the closet? Hopefully not, because Auntie likes to get a little bit wild. And I think that's gonna be a big temptation for her. She's a little crazy. Before we go inside and find the hotel, give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It's the easiest way to support little old me and my whole career. Also, subscribe. I make food content. I travel for food. I go to theme parks for food. If you want to watch me devour the earth, subscribe. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, girlies, so I just parked outside of the food court. Oh, the girls are fighting. What was I saying? Oh, I parked outside of the food court. I could have parked at the hotel. I saw like a sign for it, but I chose the food court because part of staying at a mall hotel is walking through the mall and getting the full experience, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. I can park at the hotel later, whatever. Oh. And I also chose to enter through the food court because people are mean, people are rude, but food has always made me feel welcomed. The moment I walk in, the food's gonna say, Timmy, we've been waiting for you. Eat us. I think that might possibly be the hotel on the other side of the mall. Possibly. Oh, it is. That font though. Did they even try? I think that has to be the ugliest font I've ever seen in my life. I'm crossing the street, or at least. So this is the main entrance of the Florida Mall, and look at the tree, guys. The holidays are in the air. The magic is in the snow. Being at the mall during Christmas time is a hectic situation type deal, but it's also super magical. So the Christmas vibes are just gonna make this video even more fun, right? Are we excited? I'm excited. As you can see, it says Florida Mall, Simon Mall. I don't know who he is, but I know he said something. So this is it. I thought this was the food court entrance, but turns out I was wrong. I thought this was the food court. There's not food here, there's people. I don't feel welcomed. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, I thought this was the food court. It's not. No, thank you. Wanted to give me a massage. I'm so flattered. After going the wrong way multiple times, I did end up finding the food court, or the dining pavilion, which is a much fancier name because pavilion rhymes with million and billion as well. They also had some random cars parked next to the lady serving samples. So yeah, this is just a little glimpse of the dining pavilion million. We are gonna fully explore the food court tomorrow, but I think it's time to go check in. Now, this is my little schedule I have planned in my my brain. Today, we're gonna check in, do a room tour, explore the hotel itself and the amenities, and eat dinner at the hotel restaurant. And then tomorrow, we're gonna explore the mall and eat gallons and gallons of food court food. Okay, I see it, guys. It's really a hotel and a mall. Whoa. Oh, the Florida hotel. Oh. Here we go, we're going in. Oh. It's a mall. It's a mall and a hotel. Look at this lobby. This is not what I expected whatsoever. This is exceeding my expectations. Look at the escalators. They're basically stairs that can move. Oh, they definitely went to Jared and they got the whole store to make these crystal, what's this called again? Oh, chandelier, yes. Sia's vehicle. They had multiple Christmas trees, all different sizes. They said one is not enough. And they also had a nutcracker with massive teeth. Why do nutcrackers always have massive teeth? Are they part beaver? They also had this little gazebo thing, which just made me feel like I was in Stars Hollow. Where's Lorelai? Where's Rory? Where's Luke? And I did experience a little jump scare when I noticed this American Girl doll staring at me. I was not expecting to see an American Girl doll just standing there. I was like, are you okay, sis? And she said, of course I'm not okay. Did you read my pamphlet? Queen, I'm going through it. So I just checked in. It was a great experience. The employee was super nice. I'm on the 4th floor. They do have designated parking for the hotel as suspected. So I'm gonna go park there right now. And it's free parking. So I feel like I just went shopping and got a sale. Like, that's amazing. Let's go park. Okay, so this is what the actual hotel looks like on the other side. Oh, I didn't lock my car. It's fine. This is so pretty. Besides the bold italic caca font, this is a very pretty design. I love the little triangular roofs. I love all the windows. I love the color. It's like if a peach and sand just blended together in a smoothie. Let me get my backpack. I'm excited. Let's go see my room. The construction, the architectures. I see the vision that the creator of the Florida hotel had. It's so pretty. And they also had this little British flag for the people that eat biscuits and gravy. There's a gorgeous fountain with just so much water in it. So I went back into the lobby, but through the main entrance this time. I went up the escalator just to experience it in my Skechers. These Skechers, never thought they would be stepping on the floor of a hotel in a mall. It just shows sometimes you don't even know what your dreams are until you experience them. Okay, here's the elevators. Everything says Florida Hotel. I love that they're so proud of their very basic name. I think it's nice. Sometimes simplicity is best. I have to use my card to access the rooms. Very nice because we are in a mall. I'm on the 4th. Oh, it's already going. Wait, I haven't pressed it. Oh, it's on 3. Wait, is someone here? Hello? I guess not. Go. Okay, thank you. It's a very simple elevator, but like I said, they're going for simple. They're going for Florida Hotel. Gray concrete elevator, you know? Guys, these hallways are very, very long and very quiet. I don't know why it's scaring me a little bit. It's just, it's so quiet. Hello? Wait, what is that I hear? Auntie Anne, is that you? Oh, guys, I can smell her pretzel. Oh, she must be near. Okay, I think I'm down here. This is a much less scary hallway. And we have a view. Let's see the view, guys. Whoa, I've never seen so many Subarus, Chevrolet, and Cybertruck. Here it is, girlies. And we have a doorbell, which is really bougie. I am gonna ring it just to let Auntie Anne know that I am here. I don't wanna walk in on anything. Like I said, she's a little crazy. Oh my gosh, that sounded just like an elevator. We are in the future. Oh, hello? Auntie? Oh, wow, very pretzel-y. I can smell the salt crystals and the yeast. Okay. Yes. You know, I did expect some more mall theming, maybe a Gucci sign, maybe someone giving manicures in the corner. We have a little note. Take a moment to give us your feedback on the back of this card and receive $2 off your order at Starbucks with this coupon. That's super nice, but I don't drink coffee and they should have known that. Just kidding, that's actually really nice. I'm probably not gonna use it, but this is a sign that we are in a mall still. You know what I mean? Like, it's like something free, it's a sale, it's a deal. Okay, so this is what I just walked into. You know, I'm not mad at it. It looks minimalistic, yes. There's not a lot of glitz, a lot of glam, but we're in a mall, in case you didn't know. So here we have a painting of, This is definitely one of those abstracty pictures where like the therapist is like, what do you see? I see a smudge, multiple smudges. I'm seeing blue smudges and brown smudges. I'm seeing paint that just decided to fight. And they were like, I'm taking over the portrait, not you, not me, not Hermione, you. And they just made a mess of it. So that's the painting I see. Here we have a gorgeous chair. It actually looks very comfy. Let me see. Yes. You know, plush-wise, ow! I've been here for a second and this IKEA Schwargendorf lamp already attacked me. What I was saying was this chair does have a nice plushness to it, so I appreciate that. It is a little squeaky and I kind of feel like it's filled with air, possibly oxygen, maybe someone's ancient gases, we don't know. And the texture is like a mix of pleather and sandpaper. Is it a fabric I would choose if I was making a chair from scratch? No. I would choose possibly cotton, a little bit of fibers as well. Not this, but you know, at least it's kind of plush, so I'm okay with it. Now this is a little table. You know, it might look simple, but guys, someone carved this. A carpenter took his time and he said, I'm gonna make the most square table you've ever seen, and that's what he did. He made history. We also have two very nice queen-sized beds, which are actually perfectly made. I'm very impressed at the lack of wrinkles. You could drop a quarter on this, it would bounce off. I could plop on it and it would probably shatter. Very nice quality, I love this. The headboards are super simple, but they're pretty. They match that super square table. And then we have this little nightstand with a safe. It is called El Safe, which means safe in Spanish. I'm half Cuban, so in case you didn't know that. How do you open this thing? Open. Well, it's keeping something safe, that's for sure. Now we have a drawer here. It looks very new. There's no Last of Us mold. It's by Birch USA. What'd you call me? And we have a clock, which lights up at the bottom. I love that. It's like bioluminescent. You know, like those light up plants in Avatar? It's kind of giving me that vibe, just really out of this world. We also have some water bottles, which I think are free because there's no little sign saying they aren't. So I'm about to guzzle that up. We have some coffee, a little coffee maker by Intelligent Blends. It's a lot smarter than the other coffee makers. It went to Harvard like Elle Woods and it learned how to make coffee out of algebra. That's fierce. Love an educated queen. This slides out. Oh my gosh, if I drank coffee, I would be living the life right now. Now I gotta say, I think this might be the nicest microwave I've ever seen in a hotel room. Usually even in bougie places, the microwaves are pretty cheap looking, but not this one. It has a nice stainless steel handle. Oh, it looks very nice and clean. We can make a baked potato. We can make a beverage. We can make popcorn, a frozen dinner, a pizza. You know, I've always wanted to make a baked potato in a hotel room. Miss Wendy just really inspires me to make and serve baked potatoes everywhere I go, because that's what she does. Here we have a fridge, which is pretty big for a hotel fridge. And once again, this looks really nice compared to other hotel fridges. So the appliances at the Florida Hotel are giving. They said whirlpool? We don't know her. I only know jacuzzi. Look at my view. It's not just of the parking lot. It is also of this fountain. Now you might be thinking, Timmy, that is the bluest water I've ever seen. Well, that's because they paint the bottom of the pool blue. Yeah, so scientifically, it's still clear water, but it's just a painted pool. But it's a really cool illusion, and the higher end places do that, so. Also, guys, there is an actual swimming pool in the distance. See it right there? We are gonna check it out when we explore all the amenities. We also have this closet right here. Let's see what's in it. Oh my gosh, my old roommates. So we have some hangers. Are they wire? Nope, that's a good thing. We all know wire hangers are not allowed. We have the iron right here. We have some extra pillows. Very cute little closet. Oh, what is that? Ooh, the crustification. Why does that sound like a rock band that I want to be a part of? What's up there? Is that like an attic? Could someone come out of there? I don't trust it. I'm gonna lock this. And there's no lock. I'm gonna put the chair here just in case. Last but not least, le bathroom. Let's see how it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, does he come with the room? Oh. We have the bathtub / shower. There's a little rubber mat rolled up in case if you want to step on something. Also a little towel. It looks pretty clean in here and pretty spacious. So I am happy with this. Then we have la toilette. We have some more towels and oh my gosh, this is a mini version of the fight painting. So I guess that makes this one the argument painting or the quarrel. And then we have this sink, which is kind of sitting on top of the counter. It's like, hey, I don't really want to commit yet. So please don't install me. I'm not ready for it. This mirror has a gorgeous light all around it. Love that. And then here we have some toiletries, some lotion, shower gel, conditioner, shampoo, and a little adorable soap that looks like a Baby Bell cheese. It's making me hungrier. Okay. So I really like this place. I do. Is it the most decorated, gorgeous room I've ever been in? No, but it looks clean. It looks nice. It looks new. Besides that Last of Us mold in the closet. Florida Mall, don't come for me. It's probably not mold. I don't think it's mold. It did look a little furry though, but you know, a lot of things have hair, including kiwis and spiders and my back. Occasionally I do shave it. I do. Wow, why did I say that? I don't know, but now you know. And it's only like my shoulder area. It's fine.
I'm a beast.
It's just more proof that I'm the
alpha that everyone thinks I am.
So yeah, pretty good impression so far. We're of course gonna review the bed later, the shower, and all the amenities. But first, let's go find the restaurant and eat some dinner. This diva is ready to feast. So this is the main restaurant, guys. Marcelo Bistro. Now it says serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it's not open. I checked Google and they're supposed to be open right now. So I'm guessing they're not gonna be open for the night. I don't know. I'm gonna explore the hotel. And if they're not opened after that, then I guess I'll just find food elsewhere. It's okay though. This is what happens when you stay at a hotel in a mall. Random, surprising things. Because this is just the most random place ever. Should a hotel even be in a mall? Is that even natural? I don't know. What I'm saying is we expect the unexpected and we roll with the punches. And that's what I'm gonna do. We have the Chick-fil-A and the Starbucks, as we saw before. And there's also this gorgeous CVS vending machine. My lips have been really dry, so I bought some like peppermint chapstick and it singed my lips even more. See that? They're like extra plump. I kind of like it though. Oh, the hot dog real bad. We also have this gorgeous Crickets bar. There's a bunch of people just getting some champagne, a little bit of caviar maybe, stuck in their tooth, living the life. Looks very nice. We have this very empty room here. I don't think I can go in there, but I think it's called the Legends Ballroom. I don't see any legends. In fact, I don't see anything at all. And here we have a giant Krispy Kreme. Was it crispy? Right. And this chocolate glazed donut vase. I know that a lot of other vloggers wouldn't mention small things like the vases and things like that, but I noticed the little things. Here we have a literal corner store. It's just a corner called Klim's Corner. I've never heard of Klim, but she sounds like a really nice girl and she's providing the snack. So we stand you, Klim. Let's go in. I have a key. Oh, hello. That's such a heavy weighted door. The luxury is showing. We have some protein snacks. We have some nuts and some bolts, and we also have some drinks. We also have some breakfast sandwiches, some chicken sandwiches, some burgers, and some nice options, and some TGI Friday wings, some Lean Cuisine. I'm so sorry, but a Lean Cuisine has never filled me up. I need at least 3. Some ice cream bars, some more drinks, and we have an array of chips, some Gushers if you feel like gushing. I love Gushers. And some Pillsbury soft baked cookies. I did not know this product existed. I've only seen the dough. Isn't he the dough boy? This is very off-brand for him. Is he now the cooked cookie boy? Some candies, some sweets, and some more chips and candy, and that's it. That is the whole corner. Push to exit. Oh my, I'm stuck. Oh my gosh, I was almost locked in Klim's prison. So this seems to be a Florida hotel catering service. If you want to throw a party or get together, maybe a brunch with your girls. So the pool's this way, but let's first check out the fitness center. What a glorious shimmering sign with half a donut beneath it. This gym really impressed me because guys, they had free water bottles. Like that's so generous. They also had some free towels, some room temperature, some cooled in a towel fridge, a fridge owl. Oh, there's me looking so active. They had a lot of bikes, a lot of different machinery, and the demon from Smile showed up. I don't know what he's doing here. Oh my gosh, guys, tons of flight attendants are passing by. Hey, girlies. I hope there's no turbulence. Love you guys. Okay, let's go out to the pool. Ooh, it's nice and chilly today, guys. So by the pool, they had a bunch of towels, all just folded up perfectly. Love the presentation. And it's just your typical kind of pool area. The building looked really pretty as the sun set, you know, and it just added to the palace vibes. The pool itself is a typical rectangle, but I'm a simple girly. I don't need my pool to be shaped like a bean. It can be shaped like a square. That's fine. They also had a very normal shaped hot tub. Actually, this might be shaped like a donut, like all the furniture inside, but you can't really tell because it's circular. This is the Heroes Ballroom, and I'm pretty sure this is the convention center area of the hotel. As you can see, there's Salon 1, Salon 2. These are the rooms where people have meetings, I'm assuming. It's interesting that the different convention rooms are called Salon 2 and Salon 3. Listen, businessmen have to get their hair done too. They gotta get that slicked comb over part, you know? And I think I do hear some blow dryers and some straighteners singeing. I look like I'm floating. So the restaurant was supposed to open an hour ago and it's still closed. So I'm assuming it's just not gonna open for the night. Hopefully it'll be open for breakfast tomorrow. I can try it then and possibly dinner tomorrow. We don't know, there could be a plot twist. But for now, girlies, we're gonna have to fend for ourselves. I have to go out and hunt.
And provide for this family, aka my taste buds and my belly.
So I'm gonna check out the mall's website and see what they got. I'm craving like a sit-down restaurant moment, like a full experience. This is future editing, Timmy. If I sound bloated and stuffy, it's because I just woke up and I ate a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich. Jim makes the best sandwiches. So for dinner, I found this sit-down Mexican restaurant in the food court called Cantina Katrina. I was super surprised because most food courts don't have sit-down restaurants, but this one does. It was super themed, super gorgeous. It had these strong cocoa vibes to it. I love cocoa so much. And this is the menu. As you can see, they have tacos, appetizers, enchiladas, desserts, quesadillas, soups, salads, breadsticks. Okay, not breadsticks, but everything else. Okay. Yes. Thank you. So first of all, the waiter here is super nice. This is a really cool place. It's called Cantina Katrina. The vibe is so fun. And I'm actually glad the hotel restaurant was closed. Because guess what? They lost all of this. This is what could have been. And the vibe looked really boring anyway. And if I eat there tomorrow, I might eat my words, literally. And it might be amazing. But I just feel like this is already so much better. So I got some chips and salsa. I got the esquites. Now, when I ordered the esquites, I did not know how to pronounce esquite. Even though I'm half Cuban, I'm a human being. I make mistakes. I don't know everything. I'm not a dictionary. And if I was a dictionary, I'd be a bald-headed dictionary. Anyways, when I ordered it, I said, can I get the esque? And I pointed at it. I didn't stutter. I just didn't know how to pronounce it, and I didn't want to embarrass myself by saying esquites. But then the wonderful waiter was like, the esquites? And I was like, yes. You just knew. You just read my mind. I love that. This place is amazing. So it seems to be like a street corn type of thing, but destructured from the cob. It has corn kernels, mayonnaise, cream, cotija cheese, cilantro, lime, and Mexican seasonings. Oh, I don't have a fork. Well, here I go. I'm just kidding. I'm asked for a fork. It's fine. While we wait for that, let's try this salsa and chips. Now, the salsa looks like a green type of thing. Oh, yes, perfect. Thank you so much. Can I get a fork by any chance? Thank you. Ooh, I almost stuttered. You guys know I have a stutter, but it's fine. I still said it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Got my fork. Anyways, I'll explain the enchiladas in a second. I just need to take a bite. I'm really hungry, and this green salsa looks amazing. Oh. So now that I'm looking at it closer, I can see that it's not green, but it's also not red. It's sort of like a brown orangey color. And it actually kind of tastes like green and red salsa mixed. It has the really strong tartness and the sourness that a green salsa typically has, but it has the tomatoiness that a red salsa has. And there's like a fire roasted flavor in there as well. It's a little bit garlicky too. It's not spicy at all, which is surprising. I love some spice, guys. You know that. But it's a really refreshing burst of deliciousness. I love the salsa, and the chips are really crispy, not greasy at all. So anyways, let me explain this. I ordered both the appetizer and the entree at the same time because I was like, why not? Let's get crazy, right? I ordered the enchiladas with the mole sauce. It has chicken tinga, oaxaca, mole sauce, queso fresco, sour cream, and red onions. Now, it doesn't say that it comes with rice and beans. I just assumed it would because these enchiladas were $22.95. But it turns out it's just the enchiladas alone. That's okay. And side note, when I ordered them, I knew how to pronounce mole. I did not say mole. Can I have a mole? Let's try our appetizer, our esquite. Our esquite. Like I've said before, my stomach and intestines hate to see corn coming because they can't digest them. But I think today the corn is so delicious that I can hear my stomach saying something. What's it saying?
Bring on the corn. I want more. I want it all. I want every little kernel. I don't know how to digest it, but I'm gonna learn.
I love making her happy. This corn is some of the best corn I've ever had. It's by far the best street corn I've had. Now, I haven't had a lot of street corn, and most of what I've had was probably not authentic. So the bar is not high, but this is truly delicious. Let me just be clear on that. The corn is so crunchy. It's a little bit sweet, tastes real fresh. There's the perfect amount of mayonnaise. You can definitely taste it. It's there. It's adding some creaminess, but there's no,
Mayonnaise flavor.
I cannot handle food that has a super strong mayonnaise flavor. If I can really taste the mayonnaise egg oil essence, I don't want it. There's a reason why Hellmann's is called Hellmann's. It's from hell. Also, Miracle Whip is 10 times worse than Hellmann's. So, Miracle Whip girlies, I'm sorry, but there's something wrong with your buds. The cotija cheese adds the perfect amount of Parmesan-y flavor and saltiness. And then the Mexican spices add a hint of chili powder, possibly a little bit of tahini. It's sweet, sour, salty, everything all at once. Fantastic. Next up, let's try the mole enchiladas. Now, I've never made mole sauce, but I've seen people make it. And girlies, everything is in it. When I say everything, everything. People put crackers in it, seeds, different herbs and spices, chocolate. I think there's a Hershey's Kiss in there. And that might sound crazy, but let me tell you, every time I've had mole, it has been life-changing. It's always delicious. It's always so flavorful and so unique. And that's why I ordered it today. Let's try these mole chicken tinga enchiladas. Ooh, a lot of chicken in there. Look at this. Looks so good. Oh my goodness. Girlies. Ooh, whoa, that came from the depths of my liver. I have so many things to say, but so little vocal cord space. The chicken tinga on the inside is very simple. In fact, it kind of just tastes like salty chicken, but that's actually a good thing because the mole sauce is so strong that if the chicken was flavorful, it would totally contrast the mole. The mole has to be the main star here, and it is. The sauce itself has this almost chocolate sauce texture, and that kind of gives you this rich experience, and then the flavor itself it is very sweet, but not in a chocolatey way. You would think it would taste like chocolate and nuts and crackers, right? But it doesn't. There's layers of chili flavors, like actual chilies, like the dried up chilies, with this really rich sweetness that's somehow not icky sweet. It somehow works. There's a slight saltiness too. It almost tastes like caramelized. It's just so hard to explain. Mole is something you have to experience, but it just works so well. And the tortillas aren't soggy at all. Like the mole just sits on them. It doesn't soak into them. Oh my God. There's also a bit of tomatoiness in there. It's just amazing. It's incredible. I'm gonna get some dessert for sure though. There's a flan de la casa, which is, I think, a cream cheese flan. Love flan. I'm half Cuban. Every Cuban loves flan. Well, only half of me loves it. The other half is like, what's flan? I've never heard of it. What is it? They also have churros and then Dia de los Muertos, which is churros also, but with a bunch of sauces and toppings. I'm gonna do the flan de la casa. Right. I know what casa means. It means house, right? So that translates to flan made in a house. Ooh, homemade vibes.
The flan on my plate, it is fate that it's going into my belly. Look at the shimmer on the strawberry.
This is a big flan, guys. Let me tell you. In my Cuban culture, a lot of the times flan portions are really small and I always want more. But I think this looks perfect. There's caramel sauce around it. I think condensed milk as well. I'm ready. Let's try this flan. Ooh, the texture. Oh, I got chills. I got chills on my face, on my chin. This is a very powerful statement coming from a half Cuban. This is one of the best flans I've ever had, I gotta say. If you haven't had flan, it's basically a very, very thick, bouncy custard. And it's typically coated in this kind of caramel syrup, not a full caramel sauce, just like kind of like melted sugar. It's like still like a liquidy, you know what I mean? But this one is covered in a caramel sauce, like a thick dulce de leche moment. And that's game changing. That adds so much richness and decadence. But not only that, the flan itself is perfect. It has the perfect amount of cream cheese, almost cheesecakey flavor with this really dense texture. It's bouncy, but not gelatinous. It's barely sweet, so the caramel really balances it out, and the whipped cream adds that refreshingness. Girlies, I have to say, Cantina Katrina really ate. I highly recommend this if you're in the Florida Mall. I'm gonna give it a very strong 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 if the mole enchiladas came with rice and beans.
It is time to test out the shower. First things first, let's smell these. Let's take a whiff. These are scented fresh niroli. Who is that, Ravioli's cousin? You know, they missed an opportunity. I feel like they could have scented these like mall scents. Like this one could smell like Bath and Body Works. So just like a candle, a lotion. And then this one could smell like an orange chicken sample, right? Right? That always smells really good. I love that. And then this one could smell like a GameStop, which is, as we all know, greasy man hair. Oh, a bubble. Oh, Glinda, is that you? Did you know that the Baby Bell cheese is actually the daughter of the laughing cow? It just cracked up so hard the Baby Bell flew out. Oh! Oh my goodness, luxury. I must wash my hands right this instant. Oh, I smell amazing. It's like the brightest tangerine you've ever smelled in your life. I feel like Meredith Grey. But Derek, I hate that I love you, but pick me. Choose me. Love me. The water is warm. Who knew that malls had modern day heating and plumbing? I did not. That was a luxurious experience. Anyways, let's see how the water pressure is. Oh my gosh! Girl, calm down. That was too much. That was a lot, Robin. Ah! That is very strong. What is she doing now? I'm kind of scared to shower. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes, but if you don't hear from me again, just know that I was destroyed by a faucet. I feel like Quasimodo. I was kidding, by the way. I'm okay. See, look. I feel like J-Lo filming Selena. The pressure was intense, but it was bearable. It all wants to come out all at once. But guess what? Every drop has to take turns. You can't just all burst out of there. You know what I mean? Like, make a line, possibly get a Genie Plus, but otherwise, wait your turn. I do feel clean though. I do smell like a big set chest. Oh, and I look like one too. Florida orange. That's me. It is time to test out the bed. So let's take the blankets off. Oh, look at my hairy arm. Ooh, I didn't shave that patch. I feel like the pillows are a little hard, so I think that I'm only gonna use one of them. That's better. It's not that bad, it's just a little too firm. And the bed does feel a little springy, to be honest, and a little hard also. So if you're staying at a hotel in a mall, expect to sleep on a mattress rock mutated hybrid. Hopefully I'll be able to get a good night's sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We have a fun-filled day planned. You know when you stretch and you have to make a animalistic noise? I gotta say, I slept so good. This bed, even if it's a little firm, I think it made me sleep even better. The pillow also, I slept like a rock. Like Dwayne himself. He sleeps so good. The AC was perfect. The blankets were perfect. Everything was perfect. But what's not perfect is the restaurant downstairs. So let's hope they're opened. Okay, girlies, here's my little OOTD. My UTD. Utudu, as per usual, shirt from Tarjay, pants from Tarjay, and same old classic Skechers. They're really good at supporting me, literally, and they're also really good at sketching. They're artists. Let's go have breakfast, and then after that, we're gonna explore the mall. I hope they have like a club in the mall somewhere. I just feel like, oh, Marcelo's Bistro was open, guys. It was open. This is a sign that in 2025, a lot of doors are gonna open for you and you're gonna get everything you desire. Now, I did not expect the breakfast buffet to cost almost $32, but we're just going with it. Hopefully the food is up to par with that price. The buffet wasn't huge, okay, but they did have all the main breakfast options, including an omelet bar and a waffle maker and a bunch of pastries and bagels and fresh fruit and things like that. So I got none of the fresh fruit. I got the scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, hash browns, and this very nice man made me this stunning stuffed omelet. And I did get more food later on, you'll see. I'm here. They're open. Zaddy Marcelo said, let the bald-headed YouTuber in. You can't argue with the boss, right? Anyways, the food looks pretty good. This is a monster omelet, and I'm so impressed by it visually, odorly, and it's really holding the space for the cheese within. And that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Cynthia. Did you guys see Wicked? I've been a Wicked stan for like 10 years. I've seen the live show 3 times. Not on Broadway, just the tour, but still. It is one of the most amazing stories, and I feel like the movie captured it perfectly. Cynthia ate the house down. Ariana shook us all, and it was just perfection. I really held the space for every single scene. Anyways, let's try the food, guys. Let's first try these scrambled eggs. Now, this is a pricey buffet, so I'm expecting elegant flavors, rich textures, and high quality. Let's see. Okay, I just want to say a little disclaimer before I start dragging those huevos by the shell. The employees here are probably the nicest I've ever met. I'm not joking. The moment that I walked in here, they were just so smiley and kind, and they keep asking me if I need anything, and they're just like so wonderful. So these eggs do not reflect on them. I just need to point that out. But these do taste processed, possibly powdered. They were possibly hatched in a very dark-sided pen.
Full of evil and demons.
They're a little rubbery in texture, and the flavor does taste like free hotel buffet eggs. You know what I mean? It's very that. They just taste low quality, but I still have faith. Everything else looks really good. So let's keep going. Also, there's a fresh omelet option. So I think that that might balance out the trash gutter eggs, right? Next up, let's try the bacon. Okay, I see they used all their budget on the bacon. That's a pig that did not eat slop. That's a pig that ate caviar and drank champagne. First of all, it's perfectly cooked, very crunchy. That's the way I like my bacon. Second of all, it's salty. It has that classic bacon flavor, but it feels a little thicker cut than typical store-bought bacon, which adds to the high quality vibes. And I actually do think it might have a little more flavor than your typical bacon, just a smidge. It's like bacon, but a little bit better. Love that. Next up, let's try the hash browns. I am not used to seeing little seasonings in my hash browns, like little leaves. What is it? Maybe parsley? I have to be honest, I cannot tell a lie. I adore hash browns, and I do feel like psychologically it's very hard to mess up hash browns, you know? But somehow these taste messed up. I do taste the seasoning in there. My taste buds are doing a reading. Beep, 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 boop, 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 beep, beep, beep. It kind of tastes like oregano, to be honest, like a smidge of oregano. I'm not sure if it is, but that's just what it tastes like to me, and I don't think that flavor goes well with the hash browns. Second of all, these hash browns themselves don't have any flavor, so it kind of tastes like oregano water in chewy form. Yes, I said oregano water. You heard that right. I don't taste the potatoiness and the crispiness, you know? Also, texture-wise, it's missing crispiness. A few pieces do look a little charred, but the rest are just kind of soggy. And there's sort of a gritty, chalky texture to these that a lot of frozen hash browns have. And I do not like the chalky potato texture. I don't think it works. So texture-wise, I don't like it. Flavor-wise, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Whoa, I did not expect this taste test to be this intense. Oh my God. Okay. So far, the meats are slaying. Marcel knows his meat. He said, Arby's, you keep advertising the fact that you've got the meat, you've got the meat. Well, other people do too. I've got it. Did I expect the massive crunch when I bit into it? No. I'm used to a sausage snap, but not a full crunch. And at first glance, I thought to myself, Charlotte, was that your bone, sweetheart? I'm sorry about that. At least you still have your web. Past filming, Timmy was trying to make a joke about Charlotte's web. And for some reason, I think he thought Charlotte was the pig. Now, don't fret. I researched it as future editing Timmy. I'm very responsible. And I found out Charlotte is the spider. And that makes sense because it's called Charlotte's web. And she can spin a web out of her crack, whereas a pig cannot do that, at least to my knowledge. I was homeschooled, so I could be wrong. But once again, past filming Timmy doesn't do his research. He just says anything he wants. And I'm sick of it. I'm here stuck staring at a computer screen while he gets to eat all this luxurious food. I wish I was him, okay? I wish I was him. So it did surprise me, but otherwise the texture was perfect. The flavor was also perfect. Classic breakfast sausage, salty, with a little bit of spice. I'm not used to that with my breakfast sausage, and it's a welcomed addition. I adore spice. That was great. Now let's try the omelette. Okay, wow, this is so thick. Whoa, that's a lot of egg. I got jalapeno, ham, cheddar, and bacon. That is pretty good. I'm happy with that. You know, I do prefer a little less egg in my omelet. It's a little thick for me. And I feel like because of that, the egg does kind of drown out the flavors a bit because it's such a plain egg, but it tastes definitely a lot realer than the scrambled eggs, that's for sure. So that's a win. I will take it where I can get it, sis. You know, there's a whole lot of cheese, which adds a lot of saltiness, which is necessary in an omelet. So love that. The bacon tastes great. The jalapenos taste great. They add a little bit of spice, but the ham does taste a little chewy and a little low quality. But otherwise, it's a good omelet. For my second round, I got half of this lemon pastry. I got a piece of French toast and this gorgeous fresh waffle. It's massive. So I think this is a lemon pastry right here. And I'm not that into lemon. But when I saw the thickness of the filling, I said, suddenly I'm into lemon. Oh, I didn't save syrup for the French toast. Oh my God, wait, hold on, let me just scoop some out. This waffle is just so greedy. Okay, that's enough. Anyways, let's try this lemon Danish. Look at that, guys, look at that thickness. I just wanna sink my teeth right into it. Ooh, tart. Like I said, I'm not a big lemon person, but I do love like lemon meringue pies and lemon loaf cake, things like that. But this, I'm struggling. The pastry itself tastes like a classic packaged Danish. Doesn't really have much flavor, but that's how all those Danishes are. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like bread, and then the filling in the middle brings in the flavor. And let me tell you, it definitely brought the flavor, but it also brought something extra. Now, do you guys know when something tastes so lemony that it starts to get an acidic flavor and it starts to taste like how number one smells? Do you know what I'm talking about? You've experienced that. I know it. I can smell it on you. That doesn't mean it's disgusting. That just happens with very, very, very potently lemony things. But I have to say the texture of the filling is everything I've ever wanted. It's goopy, gooey, gel-y, and it just reminds me of the filling of a lemon meringue pie. So we love that. Next up, let's try the French toast. Je m'appelle fork. Je m'appelle toast. Enchanté. Mademoiselle. Isn't that what Lumiere says? He's like, enchanté, bella, bella. I have to say, that tastes fresh. That does not taste processed, which I'm very surprised by. I assumed it would taste like any packaged frozen French toast stick or things like that, you know what I mean? And I don't mind that, but it's definitely very different than fresh French toast. So even though it's homemade, it still does not have that sense of je ne sais quoi, of the flavors that come from within. Let me translate to English. It does not have any French toast flavor. It just has no flavor, but it does taste fresh. So it just kind of tastes like sandwich bread with a little bit more of a custardy texture, but with no extra crispy French toast essence, you know? So it's giving Wonder Bread and syrup. Last but not least, we have the waffle. Now this is freshly made, just like the omelet. The wonderful cook made it for me. Ooh, it's very fluffy, yes. Let's see. That is everything I want in a hotel buffet waffle. It's super thick and filling, yet the inside is really fluffy and really airy. And the outside is a little bit crispy, but not too crispy. I hate when a waffle is crispy all the way through, because that's not a waffle. That's a hockey puck. And I don't crave hockey pucks. The syrup tastes like classic syrup. It tastes like a classic, delicious, simple waffle. Love it. So I have to say, the employees get a 10 out of 10 from me, but the food itself, I do have to say, is mediocre at best. Besides the fresh food, like the omelet and the waffle, that was all great. But everything else besides the meat was just very disappointing. I'm gonna have to give Marcelo's a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, Marcy. I'm sorry, girl, but honesty is the best policy, and that's just how I feel. I'm super excited. We're about to exit the hotel and walk into the mall. It never gets old. You're probably thinking, Timmy, it's old. I don't want to hear it. We're having fun today. Let us begin the mall tour. So this is the mall, in case you haven't seen one. It's really cool. Yes, every mall does have these massive floating rings from Jared. They are 85 carats and 4% broccoli. I came across this sushi bar, and I've never seen a sushi bar in person. It wasn't opened, but it was still super cool to see, like the little sushi train tracks, you know? Who needs the Polar Express when we could go on the sushi monorail, right? I love that this soccer store is right next to the hotel, because I've really been needing some new soccer shoes, some cleats, and some new uniforms, because I'm the leader of a team, in case you didn't know. What do you guys think? You think the team's gonna like this one? It's kind of bright, it's kind of yellow, it's kind of sunshiny. It says Ronald McDonald? Oh my god, these are the exact soccer shoes I wanted, guys. They have the little teeth underneath. These are the soccer 800 version 2.0. They also have this Mac store like in the middle of the mall. It's sort of like a giant kiosk, and I'm just wondering where they're keeping all the laptops. I don't see them. There was also a giant ornament, and guys, I got to sit in it. One of my lifelong dreams has always been to just sit inside of an ornament, and it happened. I can't believe it. They also have a Shake Shack, and you guys know I adore Shake Shack's cheese fries, but it was closed, so I couldn't get them, sadly. Girlies, they have a Bath & Body Works. I had to go in. Fun fact, back in the day, I used to get Bed Bath & Beyond and Bath & Body Works confused, but that's not an issue anymore, because I think Bed Bath & Beyond closed, right? I guess they didn't go beyond enough, and also only one bath store can reign supreme, obviously. I want to buy some candles for my beautiful wife, Tammy, so let's go candle shopping. We have fresh balsam. Okay, so it's vinegar scented. Let's see. Oh, it smells like a pine needle. It's very nice. I might get that. This one has a present bow on it. It's called The Perfect Christmas. Cinnamon, eggnog, Santa's beard. Oh, I love it. This one is eucalyptus snowfall. Too earthy, too Mother Nature-y. Speaking of that, are Mother Nature and Father Christmas married? Because I feel like that is power couple of the galaxy right there. This one is Christmas Cabin. It has a plaid lumberjack Home Depot aesthetic. No, that's too masculine for me. I'm already an alpha. I don't need the house to smell like it too. I ended up getting 6 candles. It's very heavy. I know that's a lot, but the store was 40% off. Like the whole store. 40% is almost 50%, which is basically half, in case you didn't know. It was still pricey. I got a little carried away, but I got that discount and it felt so good. Now I'm going to put these candles back into my room. That's the beauty of staying at a hotel within a mall. It's just one of the few perks. Guess. Girl, I hate guessing. Can you just tell me? I actually planned that joke out days ago. Did it land? Also, is this outfit not giving Selena Bitty Bitty Bum Bum a little bit? I love it. Oh, guys, every time I see a hot topic, I just feel so angsty. I feel like Olivia Rodrigo. I just want to put on some dark eyeliner and scream. Oh! So I just kept walking through the mall, exploring, adventuring, and I came across our girl, Auntie. She's always so sassy, so salty, and so twisted. So I came across H&M. She's Eminem's sister. I was shocked to see that this whole store was just devoid of color. Everything was either brown, black, white, or like this maroon. It was very unsettling to see as someone who is basically a walking bag of Skittles. Then I came across the most colorful store in the whole mall. Sugar Planet. Oh, Sugar Planet. That's super cool. I actually have a Sugar Universe, so it's a little bit better, a little bit bigger. So they have endless amounts of candy and this shark that looks like the Terrifier as a fish. And they also have this Walmart Ariel floating in the sky. That was actually too harsh. You know what? She's giving Target. She's giving Target for sure, for sure. They also had tons of truffles I'm not talking about the mushroom, fungi, trash smelling vegetable. I'm talking about actual chocolate truffles. And they also had some ice cream, a lot of different flavors. Very nice. I think that store was visually stunning, but for some reason it smelled like rotten vegetables, like scraps of onions that have been rotting in the trash. It just smelled just like that. And I didn't get the candy essence, I got the composting vibes. I did pass by Spencer's, but I did not go in because I just didn't feel like getting poked in the eye. Then I came across this Fortuna bakery, and I know that they make these cakes just for tunas, and I'm a human being, but guess what? I deserve to eat cake too, not just tunas. Tunas can't have it all. They had some really nice looking cakes and pies and individual slices, just delicious, delectable looking things, wickedly talented. Every time I walk into a Gap store, I think about the girl that was on America's Next Top Model. She had to get part of her gap filled, even though she loved her gap. So I just hope that she's still somehow able to hold the space for the gap in her teeth. It is time to explore the food court. So we have Gotcha Smokehouse Barbecue. It seems like they have barbecue. And then we also have Teriyaki Grill. They have things like teriyaki, obviously, fried rice, lo mein, all that good stuff. And then we have Nature's Table. So if you want to gnaw on a tree, go here. Also, we have Quasimodo's Best Friend, the iconic Taco Bell. We have Sabero, which is basically tons of different pizzas and a few different pasta dishes. We have Charlie's Philly cheesesteaks and Pico de Gallo, which seems to be like a burrito bowl type of place. A lot of different meats, veggie toppings, all the good stuff. We got Asian Chow Chinese Eatery. They have all the classics like orange chicken, roasted potatoes, beef and broccoli, egg rolls, spring rolls, all that. My favorite fast food chicken, Popeyes, iconic. And then we have Messon Sandwiches, a sandwich place obviously, and You Green, which is what Glinda said to Elphaba when she met her. You Green? And of course, Five Guys. And on the other side of the food court, we have Cantina Katrina, which we ate at. Steak Up, which is a Brazilian casual sit-down place. Very nice. And then we have Carlos Bake Shop. I have not seen Cake Boss in so many years, but Carlos is still going with his cake business. Love that for him. And one of the locations just happens to be in the Florida Mall. So you can get a slice, you can get a whole cake, you can get anything you dream of, as long as it's cake. And then there's also this little ramen place, very nice. I just explored the whole mall. You've seen half of it. You'll see the second half after I eat lunch. But my legs, I think they're swollen. They actually feel very sore. But hey, we got our steps in, girlies, right? I got 2 meals from the food court because it's a special occasion. And I have a fridge here so I can save any leftovers and I can try as many things as I want. Anyways, I got a mini meal from Sabero's. Now, in case if you haven't heard of Sabero, I think I'm pronouncing it right. His eye is on the Sabero. So I got a little piece of chocolate cake. It was just eyeing me. And then I also got this little combo situation. I got their mac and cheese, which I had no clue they had mac and cheese, and a piece of chicken parmesan on top. Does that not sound amazing? So this is how it looks. Now, the chicken parmesan does look like it's from a Hungry Man frozen meal, but it's fine because I'm a hungry man. I'm the target demographic and it worked. I bought it. And then I got a super big meal from Asian Chow Chinese Eatery. That's the name. I got some vegetable spring rolls. Ooh. And I got a 2-meat meal combo thingy. I got the black pepper chicken and the orange chicken right there. And then I got half fried rice and half lo mein. I almost got all lo mein, but it looked a little crusty. So I was like, just in case, let me get half. Did I slay this meal or what? Oh, filming Timmy, you naive beast. You don't know what your taste buds are about to encounter. In the words of Pink, or what? I'm still a rock star. That is a gorgeous slice of chocolate. Que leche. Why don't we first try the vegetable spring roll? Oh, ASMR. Hear that? That's my molars. That's a good old classic. Lower quality egg roll. Is the filling a little mushy? Yes. Can I distinguish the cabbage from the carrot? No. It's all one glob. But is the wrapper really crunchy and perfectly fried? Yes. And does it have that classic food court, salty, delicious egg roll flavor? Yes. So I'm happy with it. No, wait, sorry, it's a spring roll. What's the difference? I guess egg rolls have meat, right? But they don't have eggs. Next up, let's try the fried rice.
What's happening?
In the words of a true legend named Dora, this is delicioso. It really is. The rice itself, it does not taste like high quality sit-down restaurant rice, but just like the egg roll, it has that classic food court flavor. I would say it's similar to Panda Express's fried rice, but it's a little more flavorful. It has a little more of a soy sauce saltiness. Panda Express's rice can be a little bland sometimes. There's a lot of onions in here, makes it real nice and crunchy. The carrots are also a little crunchy. There's not much more to say. It's just good, but not high quality, and that's fine. Next up, black pepper chicken. Look at all that black pepper on this. Guys, Salt is feeling really left out. She has FOMO. But guess what, Salt? You have the whole ocean, okay? I know all of you are probably thinking, Timmy,
You are so dramatic. The food can't be that good. It's food court food.
well, guess what? You can insult me all you want, okay? But this might be the best food court chicken I've ever had. And I mean, the bar's not high. Food court chicken typically isn't amazing, but this really is. First of all, the chicken's quality feels real, and that really surprised me. I expected some gumminess, some gooiness, some goopiness, but no, there was none of that. This is all full, clean chicken texture. And I love that it's not breaded. It is just kind of like sauteed. It's salty. The black pepper flavor is super strong, but it never gets that weird bitterness that like a big chunk of black pepper sometimes gives you. You know what I mean? It's just such a simple yet flavorful, delicious chicken. I adore that. Next up, lo mein. Sorry about that. I'm back. You might be thinking, Timmy, that lo mein must have been
Real vile nasty.
on a certain level it was, but on another level it wasn't. Let me just first start off by saying I'm grateful for this fried rice. I think it saved the day. So the lo mein tastes like normal lo mein, but there was a very odd, slightly fishy flavor. And I know you're probably thinking, Timmy, that's probably just fish sauce or fish oil, whatever it's called. No, I mean, there was a slight fish flavor in like an old way, like it tasted a little bit. What's the word? Not vile, not
Disgusting.
rancid, and that's what I meant. There was a slight rancid flavor. Now, I don't know if it is rancid, but it was in the background and it really grossed me out. And I just did not feel safe digesting that and, you know, sending it throughout all my different organs in my body. Because that's what food does. It goes down the esophagus, not the esophaduct, esophagus. And then it goes to the stomach. And I just did not want this lo mein to take a full all expense paid trip through me because that could possibly send me on an all expense paid trip to Koreatown. And we've all been there. It's never a good vacation. It's really stinky and steamy sometimes. So the lo mein is a no main. Now it's time for orange chicken. The orange chicken is okay. I've had worse orange chicken. I've had better orange chicken, but I wouldn't say it's good. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just embodied Kate Blanchett in live action Cinderella. She just broke Cinderella's slipper. She smashed it across the wall and she said, Cinderella! Lily James is like, why? Why do you do this to me? Why do you hate me so? And Kate Blanchett is like, because you're good and I'm, and then she leaves. Oh, the drama. I love her. The chicken is very chewy, feels overcooked, and it feels like there's barely any chicken in there. It feels like mostly breading, and I hate that. It does not have the pristine breading to chicken ratio that we all aspire to eat, you know? And the orange chicken sauce is okay. I do feel like it's a little too sweet, so after a couple bites, I just don't really want any more. There is a nice amount of citrus flavor in there. I really do not like when orange chicken sauces are too citrusy. It has to be kind of subtle, but yeah, overall, it's just okay. Now let's get to Sparrow. So Sparrow started in NYC in 1956. And yes, I knew that before reading this cup because I'm a Sparrow stan. Let's first try this mac and cheese and then this chicken parmesan. That's how it looks. We have little spirals. Once again, I'm not saying it's rancid, but I'm also worried about eating it. The noodle itself crumbled in my mouth. It did not have a bite to it. It wasn't even soggy. It just kind of crumbled like a crumble cookie. And I haven't done a crumble cookie taste test in a while for a reason. They're too crumbly. And the sauce itself is really, really bad in my opinion. It's quite horrific actually. So it has a really sharp cheese flavor, which I typically love, but it's kind of giving like Parmesan cheese. And I'm not used to Parmesan flavors within my mac and cheese, but that's not really the issue. The issue is that it tasted a little bit sour. And not in a good way, like sour in a questionable way. So once again, it's a no. But let's try this chicken parm. Okay, it's coated in the sauce. It's okay. A little bit of the sauce hopefully won't affect the flavor or me too much. Wow. Wow. I seem like such a high maintenance brat, but you guys know I adore trashy food. I eat cheap food 24/7, dollar menu trash, 7-Eleven, you know, you name it. But this is too much even for my landfill taste buds. My issue really isn't the flavor here. The breading tastes just kind of like a frozen chicken nugget breading, so it's not horrible. The marinara is a little sweet, a little tangy, it's fine. My main issue is the chicken within. Oh! I'll clean afterwards. The chicken within doesn't just remind me of a frozen chicken nugget. It reminds me of Banquet's frozen. It reminds me of Banquet's frozen chicken nuggets. And that is the biggest insult I could give any frozen boil. Not to shame anybody that loves Banquets. I grew up on Banquets. I used to love them, but I've taste tested them over the past couple years and the chicken is just horrible. It is truly like eating a foamy Tempur-Pedic mattress. That is what this is to me. It is so foamy. The chicken inside has no chicken flavor. It's just like tasteless foam and that's disgusting. I'm sorry. Also, this was expensive. I forget what the price was. The one piece of chicken Parmesan, just the piece by itself was $7. So this is just a horrible meal. Last but not least, we have the chocolate cake from Sabero's. Hopefully it doesn't destroy me like its predecessors. Here we go. Okay. That's okay. For some reason, the flavor reminds me of like a Little Debbie's processed cake, which I like Little Debbie's processed cakes. Debbie might be little, but she knows how to cook. But would I choose her cakes over a fresh, moist, delicious chocolate cake? No. And this does not have those fresh, moist elements. It really does taste almost like a prepackaged cake, but a good one. So I'm not mad. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna give this food court lunch overall a 4 out of 10. I think it was mostly bad with a few bright spots. Let's continue with the mall tour, shall we? So there is an outside section of the mall, and that's where the American Girl store is. So here we are. This is my first time in any American Girl doll store, and it was pretty cool. They had so many dolls, including this queen. Don't know her name, but I'm guessing it's something like Teresa Sophia the First or something. You know, something very old-fashioned and very, you know, colonial. And here we have Mary Ellen, the cowgirl. You know that a girly is a Southern belle when she has 2 first names. Mary Ellen, Peggy Sue, Peggy May, Peggy Lou, Lululemon, Lucifer. Oh my God. They also have an American Girl doll salon. So if you cut your doll's hair and she looks horrible, bring her here. Hopefully they can get her a new head or something. Also, there's an American Girl restaurant. I don't know if this is like a real restaurant. All I know is that I would love to taste test the American Girl doll food if it's real food and not plastic. There's also some Harry Potter dolls. No, you come. That must be another way. And guys, I started levitating when I saw these dolls. I defied gravity. Super cute, but I do wish Elphaba had green skin because I feel like this is not movie accurate. If I'm gonna pay over $100 for an Elphaba doll, she better be greener than the Green Giant. She better be greener than a booger. They also had a bunch of other Disney princess dolls like Jasmine and Frozen and Moana in her new Moana 2 outfit. Guys, I saw Moana 2. I loved it so much. Whew, that was tough, guys. That was tough. Just hearing all their stories and seeing them in person was really inspirational. Like, they're all so strong. And I actually realized something. You know who needs her own American Girl doll? Beth. Yeah. From Little Women. We all know she's been through the most. She was so weak she could barely play piano. She had to smell her sister's burnt hair that smelled like burnt feathers. And of course, Marmee. Marmee was just so rude to her all the time. So let's start a petition. Hey. Ow. Okay. So I went into Lush, and guys, I went through an era where I was taking a lot of baths and I was obsessed with Lush's bath bombs. They are super pricey, but when I tell you they smell so delicious, they truly smell so delicious. I don't know why, but the Lush store vibe reminds me of Whole Foods if Whole Foods was a fun person. Do you know what I mean? It's like all very like wooden and everything is stacked up. It's very Whole Foods. Am I even making sense anymore? Lush is the antidote to GameStop. It smells so good in there. I almost went into Garage, but I realized that I did not need any new parts for my car, so I just kept on walking. Pop Us. Are you guys a bunch of pimples? What's going on? This is a fun store, guys. I do own a few Pops, and not to brag. They're like really exclusive. There's only a few in the world, as you can see. Also, this mall has a Dippin' Dots. I haven't seen a Dippin' Dots in person in years. I've just always felt like Dippin' Dots were like a thing in the early 2000s until people realized that they were eating very unsatisfying ice cream crumbs with a horrible texture. Also, guys, there's a whole Crayola store. So if you're a crayon stan, this is gonna shook you to your core. You guys know I make a lot of dumb jokes, but I'm not joking when I say that this smells like a big crayon. It smells like a memory. There's some sort of a Crayola experience. I didn't go into this area, but it seems like it's some sort of like activity something. But they had some Crayola sweaters, some whipped paint. Guys, I've only heard of whipped cream cheese. They also had some crayon plushies and this massive wall of markers, every color you can think of. And this giant crayon, of course, that was just breathtaking to see in person. I found another sit-down restaurant called Buga di Beppo. Look at that queen serving. She's literally serving meatballs. I'm obsessed with the fact that like above the door, it just says meatballs. Like that's all you need to know about this place, meatballs. The decor looked super cute, a lot of little pictures and little knickknacks and very homey things, you know? And this is the menu if you wanna pause and take a look at that. They have a lot of pasta, shocker. This is a gelato place called Luciano's, and it's super cool. So like the tables are like little, sort of like a roller coaster ride seat type thing. And there's also little popsicles in the seat, and there's real life human chefs. And I gotta say, the gelato truly looks like the fluffiest gelato I've ever seen. And last but not least, this mall does have an Apple store. I really love Apple stores. You guys know that. I have all the Apple appliances, well, not appliances, products, machinery, whatever it's called. Guys, the Apple employee just said that he loved my shirt. This little thing, this frock is just from Target. Hey girlies, so it has been hours. I took a nap, I have been editing, and now it's time to feast on dinner. So I kind of wanted to have like sit-down restaurant food, but I think the only sit-down restaurant here is that Italian place, Buca di Pupo, or whatever it's called. What was its name? And I didn't feel like food court food after that lunch, so I decided to order in. I know it's not mall food, but there was never any kind of a rule that I only had to eat mall food. I never said that. So if you thought that, that's on you. You just made something up. I was really craving Thai food. I barely ever have Thai food. And I saw there was a Thai restaurant super close to here. So I took the opportunity and I got it on Uber Eats. Not sponsored by Uber Eats. Wish it was. This restaurant is called Viet Thai Cafe, and I got a lot of stuff. I got red curry with beef in it, and it comes with jasmine rice. Ooh, I'm so excited. And I also got chicken and vegetable dumplings. I also got chicken satay. Hey, which is apparently a chicken skewer. And then for dessert, I got fried bananas with vanilla ice cream. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is the chicken satay. We have 4 pieces of gorgeous chicken with, I think, a peanut sauce. I'm not sure though. And I put a towel down so I won't stay in the bed, don't worry. Oh, the dumplings. I did get them steamed because I just felt like getting them fried was a little too unhealthy for me, but they look really good. Okay, this must be the curry because it's really heavy. And I hear juices. And this is the fried bananas. Ooh, those are so cute. And they smell very sweet. And I know these are fried. I said I wasn't gonna get fried food, but it's a banana. It has potassium. That just cancels out the grease. Hello. Then we have the ice cream right here, which is mostly still frozen. I'm gonna pop it into the fridge. This is the jasmine rice. Gorgeous, a nice blob. And the red curry with beef. I was gonna get chicken, but then I was like, if I get chicken, everyone's gonna say, Timmy, you only eat chicken. You got chicken skewers, chicken dumplings, and chicken curry. What's wrong with you? And I don't wanna be judged, so beef it is. Cow, I'm sorry. This isn't my fault. You should blame my viewers. I love you guys. Let's eat, let's eat. I'm so hungry. Let's first try the chicken satay. Oh my goodness. Oh, my peanut sauce. It all fell into the container. It's okay. I'll just scoop it up. Oh, that's a hazard. Touche. I just ate all of it besides the vegetation. I'm not wasting stomach space today. That is truly incredible. The chicken itself has such a charred flavor. You can taste like the coal and the smoke, you know, but it's very lightly seasoned. It is salty. It just has like a light turmeric flavor, a very, very light curry flavor, but it's just very light, which is perfect because this sauce is so strong. This peanut sauce is a little bit spicy, not sweet at all. I am used to peanut sauces being a little bit more sweet than this. This is not sweet. This is just mostly spice. And it's actually really tangy, almost vinegary, which works so well with the nut, you know? So the tender, simple chicken with this super strong sauce was just the perfect combination. I adored it. Next up, we have the vegetable and chicken dumplings. They're not bad per se, but after the chicken, I thought this meal's gonna slay 100%. It doesn't. Well, at least the dumplings don't. I've had much more flavorful dumplings. I feel like the chicken on the inside is really, really plain. There's not a lot of ginger. There's not a lot of garlic. It just kind of tastes like plain ground chicken with some green onions and some really crunchy, I'm not sure if it's cabbage or little pieces of bamboo possibly, but I think that it's just too crunchy for this soft, doughy dumpling. So the flavor doesn't really work for me. The texture doesn't work for me. I do love the sauce. It's really soy saucy, really salty. I love that, but it can't save the dumplings. They're probably the most simple dumplings I've ever had. I'm not into them, but I'm gonna save them. I'm probably eat them tomorrow at home. Ooh, here's the curry. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna use my chicken sauté container and I'm gonna eat it out of here, okay? Oh my goodness. Whoa. It's a lot of juice. Get some of this beef out of there. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my goodness. Slow down, Timmy. A piece of bamboo. I've been bamboozled. Don't like the bamboo. I'm gonna avoid that. Let me pause. This is too good. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted when I ordered this. First of all, the beef is really good with the curry. It's extremely tender and thin. It is not chewy whatsoever. The rice is really fluffy. But guys, the broth, the red curry sauce broth is next level. The coconut milk is so creamy, yet refreshing at the same time. And it really makes the sauce so deliciously sweet. And that red chili flavor is, first of all, pretty spicy. It isn't too spicy, but it's also not spicy, you know? How is this so flavorful? Yet the dumplings were so bland. I think Thai food might be one of my favorite cuisines, guys. More. Ooh, guys, I'm gonna be leaving the hotel and the mall at the same time tomorrow morning. And honestly, it's been a very enjoyable experience. You know, if you're from out of state, and you're really looking forward to shopping when you come to Florida, this is kind of the perfect place for you. Because I bought 6 candles, they were very heavy. And like you saw, I brought them up to my room in the span of a few minutes. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, that's wild. Is this hotel outstanding and amazing? No, but it's clean. It's professional. It's pretty affordable. I honestly think it's a pretty great place. What am I doing for breakfast tomorrow? Honestly, I don't even know because I think I'm checking out before 11 and the food court probably opens around that time. So I can't have mall food and I don't want the downstairs breakfast again. I had enough of that. I did. Oh, there's Chick-fil-A downstairs. Maybe I'll do Chick-fil-A. That's a possibility. Okay, I'm gonna pause on this. This entree was amazing. There's a lot of juices left and bamboo and a few peppers. Oh, I'm so glad I put a towel down. Whoa, oh, I'm getting full. Last but not least, we have the fried bananas with ice cream. So they put some stuff on the ice cream. It looks like some maybe strawberry sauce and chocolate sauce. I'm just gonna plop it on. Oh. Okay, this is good. It tastes exactly like how you would expect fried bananas to taste. It tastes like a banana that has been dipped into a simple batter and fried. And that does kind of caramelize the banana a bit. I feel like it makes it a little bit sweeter and it brings out the banana flavor more, but it's still very simple. I do like the batter. I think that it goes well with the banana, and the ice cream is very simple too. It's just kind of like plain ice cream. I couldn't really taste the syrups on top. It's all very simple. but it's good. Other than the dumplings, everything else basically slayed. So I'm giving this Thai place like a nice 8 out of 10. Yes. Besties, ooh, I feel bloated. I forgot to show you something earlier. First of all, there's a hole with even more fur. What I wanted to show you was this future piece of tech. So there's a button and you just click do not disturb. Ooh, and on the outside it says do not disturb. How cool. And then when you want your room to be cleaned, you put makeup room, Revlon, CoverGirl Lash Blast. Hello? Oh, how's the lighting? Oh, almost dropped it. Once again, I slept so good. I'm hungry. And I think I'm gonna get some Chick-fil-A breakfast. Gobble, gobble. I wanted to sit in the lingonberry chair. Not again for this little taste test. Oh, I got it. Chick-fil-A was super empty, so I got my order super quickly. It was fierce. By the way, the Chick-fil-A employee was the nicest person I've ever encountered. I'm not joking. You guys know, I always try to be the nicest girly in the room when I order food. I try to make the person feel appreciated. I'm always like, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. But this person was so nice, I think they out-niced me. Me, all of this. How is that possible? We were about to have a nice competition. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, you're just incredible. No, you're incredible. You smell so good. In all seriousness though, they were so nice and they made my day. Okay, so look what I got. A berry parfait with cookies instead of granola. I love the cookie crumbles. I have had that before. It's delicious. And I got a meal. I don't know why I thought this was moving. Did it move? Got a little thing of hash browns, of course, and a spicy chicken biscuit. And I asked the employee, I was like, which sauce goes the best with the chicken biscuit? And they said the Polynesian sauce, so that's what I got. Come on, Disney Resort. There's nothing like a cookie-coated yogurt in the morning. Am I right? I'm not gonna really critique this because I've had it before, but it's really good. And I'm not really gonna critique the hash browns because I've had them before and they're really good as well. Guys, Chick-fil-A has the bougie ketchup with the dip or squeeze function. This is my favorite ketchup and for some reason it tastes much better in this container. Maybe it's a different flavor of microplastic or something. Or it's just the fact that I feel fancier and that makes it taste better. Okay, this is the actual taste test. Spicy biscuit. That's what they used to call me back in the day. So it is a bit smaller than your typical Chick-fil-A lunch and dinner menu sandwich. Even the patty looks a little smaller, but it smells good. So I'm gonna first try it by itself. Oh, that is so delicious. Is it a little bit dry? Yes, but I think every biscuit breakfast sandwich is a little bit dry. That's just science and biology. But it's really crispy on the outside. It has a really nice buttery flavor and it's pretty fluffy on the inside. It's a good standard biscuit, but the chicken is incredible. It is spicy, but it could be a little bit spicier. Otherwise though, it's so salty. It has that pickle juice, brined, marinated flavor that Chick-fil-A is famous for. And it's just so good. Now, is Chick-fil-A my favorite chicken in the fast food market? No, it might be second. My favorite is Popeyes. He just has such big arms, you know? No? Let's try this with the Polynesian sauce. Ooh, it smells vinegary. The sauce adds moisture and such a unique flavor. There is a vinegriness, but it's also sweet. And there's a little bit of a sweet, fruity habanero flavor as well in there that just really makes it taste unique. I love this. Guys, it looks like the video has come to an end. Thank you so much for going on this mall hotel adventure with me. I had the best time. We ate good food. We spent over $100 on candles and we saw a giant crayon. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for that burp. I'll see you guys next time. Love you so much. Bye. Oh!